everybody. Today I didn't get to the hospital until a little after 2, so I didn't get much time with baby man, only like right at 4 hours. It kind of made me sad. Sorry, had to get a hold of the camera here. But my husband and I got some things done that we needed to get done today that had to be done. So we did that and then went to the hospital. I got to hold baby man for 2 hours. The doctor came in and talked to me. It's the same doctor that scared the crap out of me when at 28 weeks he came in and he sat for 2 hours and scared me about all the things that could go wrong if Shane was born early. So at least I know he's a straight shooter. And he came in today and he sat down and he said, "Shane's doing A-okay." I was like, okay, cool. He did increase his oxygen to 1.5 liters instead of 1 liter. So that was new when I got there. And he said he's doing it because he wants to keep Shane's lungs expanded so that the PDA will hopefully close on its own. He said we're going to recheck that at 28 days when Shane's 28 days old and see what's going on. He said if it's a little hole, we'll leave it alone and try to let it close on its own. Check him, periodically after we go home. He said if it's a large hole, we'll have to have a discussion about surgery. So I'm praying for a small hole. He said if it's a medium hole, we'll sit down and have a big discussion and weigh our options. So that's something to look forward to in 15 days. His labs came back that his calcium was low, so they added some vitamin D to try to help him absorb things better. Hopefully that helps. And I don't know, Shaney, he did good. The nurses, the overnight nurse and then the nurse who had him this morning told me that he had 2 episodes where he dropped down to 20%. And those scare the crap out of me because, I don't know. The nurse this morning said she didn't even have to touch him to stimulate him. He just brought it back up on his own. So that made me feel a little better. He desatted the whole 2 hours I held him today. He didn't go real low. A couple times he went down to the 60s, but mostly he just kind of stayed in the 80s. He just gets so comfortable on me. But he laid there and he smiled at Mommy. We FaceTimed my parents because he was just smiling so big. It was really cute. But I don't know. I'm exhausted today. I'm so tired I can't even think straight. This morning my husband was like, "You need to take a nap. Your eyes look shot." I was so bloodshot and just tired, and thank God for concealer. Because it made me look a little more awake today. But I didn't take a nap. We needed to get our errands done because I really wanted to get to the hospital. But we got that stuff done today. Got to the hospital to see baby man, and I don't know, he's so good, you guys. He's just amazing. He's back at his birth weight as of last night when I called. He's up to 1,300 grams again, so he's 2 pounds, 13 ounces. He gained 60 grams yesterday. That was huge. So that was good. The doctor also increased his caffeine today. He increased the amount as well as, he said, with the amount I'm giving him, I split it up over 2 doses so he doesn't get too wired. So we did that. Now he gets his caffeine at 3:30 and 3:30, so hopefully that helps him have fewer episodes. The doctors really just want him to have fewer episodes now. They're ready for him to outgrow that. And so is Mommy, because, yeah, that'd be great. And then the nurse manager came in today and asked me how things are going, if everything's still going good for me. And I told her yes. She said once he gets to 1,500 grams, she said things start progressing really quickly after that. So 200 grams to go, and hopefully he'll be doing a lot better. So I have things to look forward to, milestones to get to, which is really, really comforting for me. I like having things to look forward to, like steps that are coming. That's how I survived my hospital stay. It was like, oh, at 24 weeks I can sit up. I don't just have to lay flat all the time. And then, at 28 weeks I can take wheelchair rides. So I had things to look forward to, and that's how I cope and get through things. So it's really nice to, it's really nice to have things to look forward to with him, because this is tough. I can't believe he's going to be 2 weeks old tomorrow already. Sorry, I'm really itchy lately. I don't know if it's just part of, I don't know, my hormones changing or something, but I itch constantly these days, like my skin, and I don't know, it's weird. It's just uncomfortable, but I don't know, I get through that. Right now I'm kind of struggling with my body image. I know that seems like a trivial thing to worry about right now, but I worked really hard to lose 80 pounds about, I guess, 8 or 9 years ago, and to have gained some of it back, you know, is just kind of disheartening. It's like I look in the mirror and it's like, okay, honey, you just had a baby. You need to get over this. But it's also like, I want my husband to find me attractive, and not that he doesn't, but you know what, the way I was when we met is how I want to be. And I know I'll get back to that. I know it's only been 13 days, but only having 2 pairs of size 10 pants that fit when I was a size 4 pre-pregnancy. And then none of my shirts fit because they're all, you know, a lot smaller. And so I just wear my oversized t-shirts or Alex's t-shirts just because, I mean, I just have nothing that fits right now. And maybe that's part of it. It's just because I don't feel comfortable. So, I don't know. I'm really, really struggling with that. And it's like I want to exercise. The other night I was standing in the shower and I'm like, my thighs are, you know, I'm very dimply right now because I laid in a hospital bed for 2 months eating and not doing any exercise, not even able to walk. So, it's, I don't know, it's like I want to tone back up, but I don't have the energy to do anything right now. I walked around the block the other day and was so sore the next day, like my calves were killing me. So I'm probably going to take the dog for a walk here in a few minutes just to, I mean, I'm trying to ease back into things, but like I said, I know it seems trivial, and it's just, I had worked so hard to lose the weight before, and I was so proud of that, and I know I know I can do it again. It's just, right now is a struggle. We're eating healthy, which, I mean, is good to eat healthy anyway. But, I don't know. I'm ready for my stomach to shrink back to at least a little bit of, you know, pre-pregnancy. But I know it's going to take a while. Like I said, it's only been 13 days, but I'm repeating myself a lot. I know I do that. Just bear with me on it. But I look in the mirror and I don't feel like myself. And I'm not getting any sleep, so my anxiety's up. And then I get paranoid, like, does my husband find me attractive? You know, it's like the affection isn't quite there, and I don't know, we had to talk about it today. This is way too personal, but we had to talk about it today, and he was like, babe, the last thing I'm thinking about right now is, oh, Jess needs to lose weight. He's like, I'm thinking about, hey, let's get this boy healthy and get him home. I was like, that's what I'm thinking about too, but I also don't want to go to get in the shower and feel uncomfortable in front of you, you know, because I'm not comfortable with the way I look right now. And he was like, I don't know, he's just been super sweet about everything, and you know, he's like, I think you're beautiful. And I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. But he's like, you're my wife. I married you because, you know, I love you. And so, I mean, it made me feel good that he feels that way, but it's also, I'm uncomfortable. And that brings my, it's maybe a little bit insecure, and I'm not an insecure person. So, I don't know. I'm struggling with being insecure for the first time. I don't know. It's just, it's weird. Like, I was insecure years ago, but that was for a whole bunch of different reasons. This, I mean, I've been a very, if you don't like who I am, get out kind of person for a while. So it's, yeah, right now it's just a struggle for me to accept that, you know, this is just how I am right now. And I don't know, I have no muscle tone whatsoever. My legs just look like, I don't know, blobs holding me up. Like, my calf muscles became bags of jelly. My thigh muscles are non-existent. I don't know. It's an internal struggle for me. And I feel like maybe if I talk about it, it'll help me, you know, venting usually helps me. But, yeah, it's tough. So my fitness weight loss journey is kind of going to be part of this because it's big to me, you know? I want to be back where I was before I got pregnant. And even before I got pregnant, I had gained some weight. I mean, I still have 20 pounds to go to be back at my pre-pregnancy weight. So I didn't gain too much while I was pregnant, but I wasn't pregnant that long is kind of how I look at it. But I'm also, recovering from laying in a bed for 2 months, and it's just a struggle. It's just, I didn't realize how hard it was going to be emotionally, trying to restart life. So I don't know. Maybe I'm just pregnancy hormones dropping out and, bottoming out now that I've had Shane and making me extra emotional. I don't know, but I'm hoping that all kind of subsides a little bit so that I can get back to feeling like me and be strong for him. But I don't know. I'll keep you guys posted. Bye.